Hello everyone, how are you tonight? This is Cher from Cher and Charlie's Personal Crafts. Charlie's not here, I'm sorry. He's with his mommy and his brother Bronx, who he can't stand. But I hope you like that little video I put up. That's how they are all the time. It is hysterical. I just can't. I can't get enough of those puppies. I went over to let them out on Saturday and I just watched them for like an hour, like torture each other, and it's just hysterical. Like a little boy that lived in a home and with mommy, daddy, and is kind of spoiled, and then all of a sudden you bring in a foster child and they're like, oh heck no. It's really funny. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Some of you did comment and said you liked it. Share it. Would you do that? Share it. That may help our channel. Anyway, I did a video last night on an unboxing that I received from Angela Price, who is, I have to call her my angel because I don't know what else to call her besides a dear friend that I never got to meet. And she's something. I just couldn't get on the camera. I wanted to do the unboxing, but I just had to wait. I haven't been, on top of things. We're not going to be negative. But, I don't know. I'm just feeling kind of off lately, but I am on here and I'm going to be upbeat, I hope. Anyway, what we're on here for is I already started about 5 minutes ago because I wanted to get a feel where I was going with this. But this is going to be Deborah's Wreath, and this is like the only ribbon that I had to cover. I had a lot of the lime green and I had a little bit of the orange, and I wanted to cover it up, and I figured we'll make this work. That's what I do with all my projects. I chose some florals, which I'll show you. I have some down here also. I wanted to use this yellow flimsy piece, which I love, that I used for another. I have 2 pieces left. I wanted to pull in some of the orange the best I could, and this is the closest to orange I could get, just to pull in some orange. I love this. I'm going to hope I can use it. You don't know until you try. But this is like a blue-green colored. It's just so pretty, this greenery. I have no idea what it is. So these are just some of the things. I bought these in Michael's when I went on my shopping spree. I love them. I love these flimsy yellow light little flowers. They are called Bush Gerber. Gerby. Beautiful. So what I do when I'm going to do a wreath is I set out what colors I think I would go nicely with the wreath, and basically start it and just see where my heart goes. That's basically what I do. I just pull out some flowers that I like or think will work. That doesn't mean they're all going to work, by the way. Some things I pull out and it's like, no, that's not going to happen. That's what happens when you're a crafter. You just got to work with your heart. Okay, I love my glass crafter board that I got in Michael's. I love it, Angela. I just feel like a real crafter. Okay, before we get started, I've been working on, as a matter of fact, yesterday when I told you I was crafting all day, I really was. I'm working on these little tassels. I got this twine from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to put some beads on this, but I'm really getting better at this. Some ladies have this certain technique where they use a loop and then they loop it around and they go inside and they pull. Oh my God, I can't. I told you I really do have ADD. I can't. It has to be very precise for me to to learn a certain type of way of doing a craft or anything really. I struggled when I went back to college because my mind is set one way. But when I get this down pat and I feel comfortable and I'm almost there, I'm going to come on here and show you how to do tassels very easily. So this one I'm going to put some beads on, and that's what I worked on yesterday. Okay, and what else am I doing? Let me get these out of the way. I have a white, I painted a vase that I got in Dollar Tree. It's really large. Let me see if I can get you to see it over there on my messy table. Let's see. Do you see that white vase next to the orange one? I DIY'd that too, but right next to it is I'll show you in the end. I'll try to get a shot for you. I painted it like a cream color, and oh, it's so pretty. The color cream is so pretty. These colors, the spree, it's S-P-R-E-E-Y, that Maria gave me, are so darn beautiful, brilliant. I want to show you what I painted. Now this wasn't one of my paints, and this is a faux acrylic that I've had for a while. So I wanted to paint some eggs, and I'll show you the brilliant colors that come from Maria's paints that she sent me. Just blown away. This one is my favorite, this gorgeous blue. This is the color. I did need 2 coats because these were the gold plastic eggs in Dollar Tree, and so I did need 2 coats, but on my paints I needed 3 or 4 coats. In fact, they still could use another coat. But this is the color of it, I'm trying to see, is aquamarine. Oh good, I finally figured it out where the color is. Aquamarine. This is my favorite egg. What am I going to do with it? We're going to do a little basket. Remember that spring basket that we haven't gotten to yet? This is a pretty color, but it's more of a matte finish. And this is not Maria's. This was Nicole's melted butter, but I think I need another coat. This orange is from Maria's paint, and this is called orange yellow. Beautiful. I just love it. This pink, which actually was pretty nice, is Waverly, and I'm running out, is called, let's see here, semi-gloss acrylic paint. Maybe it's on the top. Bubblegum. Oh, I love that name, Bubblegum. But I've had this for a while. So anyway, thank you, Maria, because these paints are outstanding. They really are. So we're gonna do a basket this week. I gotta hurry up before Easter gets here. So what I did was I put those eggs on one of those picks. Those use them like to put meat or something on. Chefs use them. I don't know. And I had a heck of a time, to be honest. They kept rolling, so I put some hot glue on the end. That was an ordeal. But anyway, it worked out. I did get them painted. And one more thing I want to tell you. As far as that cream colored vase that I'm working on, this is what I'm going to be putting on the vase for my daughter for Easter. She doesn't know it yet, but this is what little Bronxy, honest to God, this is identical to him. If you guys look at the video, you know. This is Bronxy. So I am going to Mod Podge this onto the cream colored vase. So I don't want anything to happen to that. Okay, now when I do start with the video, like I'm going to start right now to get this wreath done. Deborah, give me some time. I did mail some packages out today, but give me a little time because I got to wait and to, mail this out to you. I have a few other little things I'm throwing in there, but trust me, it will get there. I'll give you a holler when I send it out. So let's get this done. I am going to be speeding it up, and at the end I probably won't be talking. I'm going to do a voiceover. So let's get this started. I forgot to tell you, I'm drinking coffee. Hello, Mike. I'm thinking about you, honey. I hope you're okay. I'm very tired tonight, so I'm drinking a cup of coffee with my favorite cup. It says, I prefer dogs over people. And she knows who sent this to me. Anyway, I perked my own coffee, and this has, since I don't have lattes anymore unless I go to Starbucks, this has a coconut, a coconut flavored creamer. And you know, it's really good. I really like it. So that's what I'm drinking tonight. Hello everyone. I had a little problem with my glue gun. I had something which I'll tell you now. Has been my whole day type of thing. My glue gun decided to go south on me. And that glue gun is not that old. So I had to stop the tape, and I tried to fix it to no avail. I have another one that I call the killer, and we're going to try to use this one. And the reason I call it the killer is I got burned on it so many times I can't even tell you. I want to show you how far. I haven't speeded up the tape because I wasn't even able to get anywhere with this. I need the glue to cover up some of the wirings. I do that at the end so that no one gets hurt or it doesn't scratch your door. I got to make some other. It's not done, Debbie, so don't freak out on me. It's going to be okay. We're going to make it work. As long as I can get this glue gun. Yeah, it's starting to come out. Yeah, it's the killer. Okay, so let's start. Hello everyone, sorry I cut in too early on the last voiceover. However, I just wanted to give you a few explanations on how I decide to arrange my wreaths. I put out the flowers that I possibly want to use. A lot of them I end up kind of throwing them to the wayside for another project. But what I like to do on a floral wreath, are very hard to work with, but they are the most inexpensive, sorry to say, is if I have a big bunch of flowers, like the yellow ones, I have to use floral wire and wrap them. I am going to go out and get some better wraps, like ribbon wraps for my floral wreaths, because you definitely have to have a wrap, like maybe a large quantity of it. That and the proper color. So you see on the very bottom portion of the wreath, I wanted to have a kind of a centerpiece, so to speak, on the bottom. So I put two beautiful leaves on each side, and then the pretty yellow fluffy flowers in the center to give it a kind of another focal point. And I really love the color and texture of those flowers. So I just wanted to jump in and just tell you, how I'm working this out, and hopefully it turns out fine for Debbie. So this is the fun part, choosing the right ribbon for this wreath. I have to tell you, I did have a difficult time finding the exact ribbon that I wanted because of the color scheme. But I decided to use the orange and a tiny, not a tiny piece, but some of the very tiny yellow ribbon. So I decided to combine them together to pull in the orange from the bottom and the yellow in the daisies. So how do I feel about it? I'm not quite sure. This is a really nice twine that I purchased at Michael's, and I'm going to use this as an easy hanger for her wreath. I'm just going to make it right in the center so it's easier for her to just hang it. Now, I did make the ribbon or the bow, however you call it, on the Easy Bow Maker. But because it was such a tiny ribbon, I had a little bit of a difficult time. But I think it worked out okay. It looked a little flimsy, but I think that it kind of looked airy also. So I think it'll be okay, and I'm hoping that Debbie likes it. And by the way, Debbie, I have to get your address again. So please email it to me because I had a hard time finding it. I forgot to delete a lot of my emails. That was me with taking the picture of my two boys when I let them out Saturday for my daughter. They are the cutest little things in the world. Those are my cousin Jan's puppies from her dog Najee. And they are the cutest little things, but they all pretty much have homes already. So she's really happy, but they are adorable. Okay, after I assemble the bow, and it is really flimsy, I cut about a 2-inch piece of the orange ribbon to make my center. So I wrap it around, make sure that you have the good side facing the right way, and then I put a little dot of hot glue to close it off so it has a nice pretty center. How do I feel about this ribbon? I don't know. I think it's okay, but if I had to do it all over again, I would probably just use the orange. But I hope Debbie doesn't mind. I think the yellow isn't such a bad sight, but it just kind of looked like it was all over the place, but I still think it's really pretty. As I told you in the beginning, this is the cream colored vase that I'm going to add little broncs onto with Mod Podge for my daughter. Hope she likes it. So here is the wreath coming up. So this is it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Take care. God bless. I'll pray for you. Please pray for me.